Good morning. Pastor Gretchen Arian here, coming to you before the snow starts to fall. We're making some final last-minute arrangements so that we're ready before the snow to fall today. That's because we're on the East Coast in central Pennsylvania. And the predictions for our snow have ranged anywhere from 6 inches to 30 was the last that I heard. Who knows what will happen. But I plan on reading for you one very long sentence, which actually is from Romans 16, and it covers 3 different verses. So this is Romans 16, verses 25 through 27, and then this is the NRSV version. Now to God, who is able to strengthen you according to my gospel and the proclamation of Jesus Christ, according to the revelation of the mystery that was kept secret for long ages, but is now disclosed, and through the prophetic writings is made known to all the Gentiles, according to the command of the eternal God, to bring about the obedience of faith to the only wise God through Jesus Christ, to whom be the glory forever. Amen. This is an address to God, a pronouncement. And I thought it was quite fitting today that we have this as we're looking forward in the season of Advent to the coming of God in flesh. So we will spend a little bit of time today in prayer, in silent prayer. I want to encourage you today to pause more. One of the things that I appreciated about living in northern Minnesota is there were times that you would get so busy that the only thing that would slow you down would be a snowstorm. And somehow in the middle of a pandemic, when many of us are working from home and trying to figure out how to have normal daily life, the thing that should have slowed us down has actually made us work much harder and made us try to figure out how to do that work in a different way. And we're under this illusion that because you might be doing it from home or you might be doing things not as you normally would, that it's not work. And often it's much harder to do it. But take some time today, if you're in the midst of a snowstorm, or even if you're not in the midst of a snowstorm, to pause, to take some 5-minute breaks and just rest. Just rest in God's presence and let your mind be free of burden. So I'm going to invite you into some time where your mind can be free of burden. And I know that's easier said than done. But today, I simply ask that you rest. That any time that thoughts come up, that you acknowledge that they're there and then you let them go. Do not chase them down the rabbit hole to find where they go. Just rest. We're going to pray for 5 minutes, and feel free to pause this and pray longer if you wish. We're starting off our prayer practices at 5 minutes, but I find that sometimes for me, 5 minutes is only long enough for the thoughts to start roaming around, and it takes a good 20 or 30 minutes for me to really feel the peacefulness of prayer. So let us begin our prayer together. Gracious God, we thank you for this time to rest in you. We thank you for things like snowstorms that, although they may be inconvenient and they may be even hazardous at times, they do remind us that you are God and we are not, and that we can and should and need to stop, slow down, and rest. Let us find our rest in you right now. Amen. I hope that wherever you are today, that you are staying safe and that you are staying dry and warm. I hope that the rest of the day brings you many blessings. And for now, from Pennsylvania, from Central Pennsylvania, I will say goodbye. Take care.